Jason, I have such awesome news for you. I'm so glad you're here. Do you know that Betsy said that you had left to go out of town, and I was wondering, is he going to be here or not? And I have awesome news.
Yeah? Great.
I have Bestel, who's interested in investing $4 million in this company immediately. All we have to do is sign a few papers, and we're done. Now, the chairman of the board, do you remember Jack Schneider? Do you remember when he came in?
I do.
Okay.
Of course.
So I've known him since I was a kid. He's almost like an uncle to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said that basically this is a done deal. Now, his shareholders, they don't get together until 2 weeks after the fourth quarter. But that's not really a problem because he's basically talked to me and I've worked everything out and done everything that he wanted me to do.
Does he have to get the shareholders to approve the deal?
Well, yeah, of course. But that doesn't...
So how is he going to do that if the quarter ends? He can't legitimately sign a deal before he gets shareholder approval.
Okay, technically I know what you're saying, but I'm telling you I know this guy. Like, I'm telling you, he was like Thanksgiving when I was growing up. We would have, picnics together and stuff like that, and he's given me the okay. He says he's actually got these shareholders on his side. They don't have this meeting. That's kind of a technical problem, but other than that, he said he'll do it, so it's really not a problem.
I mean, if he does that, though, are we authorized to go ahead and push through this deal? Because obviously we're both looking at, there's a lot of pressure in our department right now.
There's
I don't know
a lot
if I'm
of
going to be
pressure.
here, you're going to be here, whatever.
Yeah, well,
if we can get this through, that'd be great, but I just, I don't want to, I'm not going to sign the guy's name or something just to get it through. I guess my question is, how is he legitimately going to be able to get this signed for us before our quarter ends?
Okay, he's chairman of the board. He can make these kinds of decisions, and I know that this isn't exactly perfect procedure, but I think at this point this is something that we both have to look at. I mean, I need my job, right?
Yeah,
you need your job. People are expecting their bonuses. I'm trying to give you a solution, right? And that doesn't mean that everything is going to be, to the letter perfectly done according to every single policy that we have, but it does mean that it'll save this company. And I've got this thing sitting here right now, and it's an awesome thing for Bestel, okay? But it's also an incredible thing for us, and it's an opportunity that really, I think it'd be a bit insane to miss it.
Oh, I agree. I mean, obviously, I'd love to get this deal pushed through and, make you look like a superstar. It helps me out. Our department, is back on track again.
So basically, we're on the same page here, right? Okay, so what do I need to do to get you to agree to do this, like within the next few days?
Well, I think there's two things that we need to do. First, I want something in writing from you that spells out the details of the deal, number one. And number two, I want to get on the phone. I think it'd be a good idea for you and I both to get on the phone with Jack and just discuss this, just so that I have a good comfort level going into this. Okay,
well, there's nothing about this that's going to be comfortable. We just need to do it because it's the right thing to do. And I don't understand. Like, if I put this in writing, the whole idea is that you and I can get this done, right? We've known each other 4 years. We can get this done. If we tell everybody about this, obviously it's not going to go through. I mean, let's be honest, right?
Well, I don't see. Why do you think that?
Why do I think that? What are you talking about? Of course, that's how it's going to work, right?
Well, I don't understand why you're so anxious to get this thing pushed through right away.
Well, you don't understand why I'm anxious?
Well, I mean, I think
Jason, I'm anxious because I want to keep my job, okay? I need that bonus. I just bought a new house.
Right, I understand.
But I care about the company. It's not,
I think we just need to relax. I think we just need to relax and make sure.
I really hate when people tell me to relax.
The right way.
Okay, the right way is the loser way. It's not going to work that way, all right?
Well, so are you telling me then? I mean,
look, we need a little.
When you first came in here, I really thought that you made it sound like this is a legitimate thing that's going to go through.
It's not that it's not legitimate. I am just saying that
nobody. Changing your tune.
Okay, nobody got ahead by not using a little bit of imagination and taking a risk, Jason. Obviously, you're more conservative than I am. I'm ambitious, and I want this thing to go through, and I care about the company. And the greater good is to get this thing through. Done deal.
I think it's really unfair of you to accuse me of not caring about the company. We've worked together a long time. You know as well as I do that I put my heart and soul into the place.
Okay, but then you have to take a risk. You can't just...
I agree. I have two things that I really need to worry about. One of them is making sure that this division is profitable. And
oh, and how are you doing on that right now, by the way?
We're doing horrible, as you know.
Okay, so
we just had that meeting. But I have another very big, important part of my job is to make sure that we get things processed properly.
Okay, but properly is not the way that this is going to work, obviously, okay? I have given you the best deal.
I'm a little leery now because you just came in here and you said to me, oh, I got this great deal, it's going to work out fine, and now you're kind of changing your tune and saying, well...
Yeah, but you're putting stops on this. That's not the way to do good business. I want to get this done,
well,
all
that's
right?
not true.
I want to save this company. I want everyone to get their bonuses. I don't have to do this with you. I can go ahead, I can step over you and go straight to Ralph. Would you like me to do that, or would you like to do this in the next few days and be a hero to all of your people? They'll get their bonuses, there won't be any layoffs, and our company will be doing great.
All right, can
but
I
right
talk
now,
for just a minute?
you don't look so good.
Can I just talk for a minute? You know what, that's all well and good, and you know what, honestly, if you feel that strongly about it, that you want to go over me, that's fine. I don't think that it's, I think if you take some time and think about it, that's not such a wise move for you.
Who do you know who hasn't taken a risk? Okay, do you have any mentors who haven't taken a risk to get something going?
You know that I take risks too. We've worked together for a long time. You know that I have.
I think you're making a big mistake, that's all. I care about you, and I want this to go well, and I don't want you to lose your job.
Well, you're giving me mixed signals here. You just said, 2 minutes ago, you just said, I'm going to go over your head, and now you're telling me that you care about me. I mean, look, my eyebrow's going to raise over this deal because, I can't figure out, I have a feeling there's just a lot of pressure on you that you're feeling now to get this done.
Well, of course I have pressure on me. You have pressure on you as well. We've got to get it done. And the way I see it, look, Jason, it's really too bad.
We have to do this the right way, though. We can't
do it the right way. I've been over it with you, and at this point, I don't really see that we're going to...
If it's not going to go through the right way, I don't feel comfortable doing it.
Well, then you just sit right here, and you just wait to lose your job, but I'm not going to do that. So you have until 10 o'clock tonight, okay, to give me a call and let me know if you're on board with this. Otherwise, I'm going to Ralph.
Well...
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm
not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Well, you know what? You already have my answer, and I don't appreciate you giving me an ultimatum. My answer is I need something in writing, and I want to get on the phone with you and the guy.
Well, that's really too bad.
And if you don't want that to happen, then I'm not signing off on this.
I'm not losing the deal.